Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, thank you for taking time to speak with me today. My name is Zarifah and I'm from Unita University. So I'm here to ask you about the issues that affecting curriculum development in Malaysia. So the first one is, can you briefly introduce yourself first?
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shuaibah binti Mak Zain. I am an English teacher here in SK Complex Tembesu.
So first issue is moral and value education. In your opinion, how effective is moral and values education in shaping student character and behaviors?
Alright, when we talk about moral and values implementation in our educational system right now, we know that nowadays we no longer have one specific subject for moral. We integrate in our lesson. For example, in my English class, there are several topics or several units that already stated the moral value there, and teachers just indirectly teaching the values to the students. Compared to before this, we have one specific subject for moral, pendidikan moral. We have that one subject, but now we don't have that anymore. We integrate it in our lesson, and for me it is effective, but not very effective. It is effective. Why? Because teachers still integrate or still emphasis on the moral value aspect. Okay, why I said not very effective? Because in my opinion, I think it is not as effective as when you have one specific subject for moral education. That is my opinion.
With you, do you think the current curriculum places enough emphasis on moral and value education?
Enough. Okay, when we talk about enough. Okay, because first thing, the teachers, they just have to follow what already stated, and they can add. For example, I am teaching about recycle. Year 4 English, we have that one topic on recycling. And at the end, at the bottom of the page, KPM already stated the moral value. So what we have to do is we just we don't have to think. We just take everything that already stated in the textbook. Sufficient or not? Yes, sufficient, because it is there. Okay, you just have to use it. And what was the question again? Emphasis on the rating. Enough emphasis. Yes, enough emphasis on the because when we talk if we give them a lot of moral values pun, the students cannot catch up. One is enough. One moral value for one lesson is enough for me, I think. Okay.
So what strategies do teachers use to encourage students to practice positive value in their daily life?
Alright. Teaching moral values from the textbook per se is not enough. Okay, so as a teacher, what we have to do, what we need to do, what we can do is we need to be the role model. The role model. We teach by example. Alright, if we want our students to start recycling, for example, to save the earth, we have to show that attitude within ourselves first. Okay, so teach by example is the best solution for you, or is the best way for you to encourage students to practice positive values in their daily life.
Okay. The second issue is rural-urban educational gap.
Okay.
Okay. Can I know what the difference have you observed between rural and urban school in terms of education resource and facilities?
Alright. Rural and urban. Okay. Rural and urban. The obvious thing that we can notice is of course the facilities, because before this I am from SK LKTP Belara, which is a very rural area at the end of Kuala Nerus. Felda punya sekolah. Our facilities, what I can say is limited. It's limited. When you talk about LCD, yes, they got LCD, but just one. Alright, it's quite limited. It's quite limited in terms of facilities, and in terms of ICT literacy of the students also. They have that kind of gap between rural and urban. So first thing first, in terms of facilities, and then digital literacy among our students.
Okay. How does the rural-urban educational gap affect curriculum development?
Okay. I give example in teaching English. When I teach English, a lot of materials. It is easier for the students to watch from YouTube video, for example. Alright, and many materials we have to acquire it from online resources. Okay. If the school doesn't have enough advanced facilities, it is quite hard for the teacher to teach and for the students to self-learn at home. Okay, for example, I give them one YouTube link for them to watch before they come to class tomorrow. Not all of them can go back and watch that video because they might not have any smartphones, or their parents' internet connection is not stable ke apa ke, that kind of factors lah.
In your opinion, what measures should be taken to reduce the educational gap between rural and urban areas?
Okay, measure should be taken. This kind of thing, we need cooperation from everyone. Okay, from every stakeholders that involved in our institution. Everyone need to take part. Okay, for example, again, giving my former school as an example. We are from rural area school. But what we did was, we ourselves we find fun. Okay, fun, and then we got the money, and I still remember I bought the smart board and smart projector. Okay, so what I did was, I bought smart projector and smart board for the school. So limitation, yes, but we have to do our parts to overcome that limitation. Alright, and of course our Ministry of Education also need to do something lah. Okay, to do something, especially for the rural area school. If you want them to be on par, at the same level, okay, in terms of digital literacy, if you want them to be at the same level with the with the urban students, they have to provide us more. Okay, in terms of laptop, LCD, internet connection, Wi-Fi. Internet connection is very important. Stable internet connection is very important. So yeah, like I said, everyone need to take action. Everyone need to play their roles.
For the issue 3 is artificial intelligence, AI in education. So nowadays, everyone been using AI in their daily life, right? So as a teacher, are students currently using AI tools such as ChatGPT in their learning?
Okay, in school, some of the teachers they do integrate AI in their teaching. For example, right now we are currently doing eco school auditing. Okay, and the process of finding the logo of our official logo for our school, for eco school, we did a competition between the students, year 5 students, to create the best logo for us using Microsoft Copilot. So we did what we did was we gathered them in our computer lab, and we did the competition right and there in front of us, and we find the winner right there and then, okay, using Microsoft Copilot. And sometimes when I give students homework, I just say to them, pergi balik, check dalam chat GPT the answer, give the answer to me tomorrow, I want to see. So if you ask, do I integrate AI in my learning? Yes, sometimes, but not every time. Okay.
What are the benefits of using AI in teaching and learning?
Okay. As we know, AI is vastly used nowadays. Okay, in everything we do, even the smallest thing, we integrate AI. We use AI. If we talk about benefits, yes, there are a lot of benefits. For example, it is accessible and it is limitless. Infinity. Everything you ask, AI can give you the answer. But as a teacher, what we have to do is we need to kind of filter what the information they got, okay, or verify the information they got, because AI, they are uncontrolled resources. Okay, so our part is we verify the information they got from AI.
Okay, last question. From your opinion, do you think AI should be formally integrated into Malaysian curriculum? Why? Or why not?
Okay, I think AI should be formally integrated because in future there will be more and more industries that need AI. Okay, so for now, today we need to prepare our students for the future, right? So I think we can formally integrate AI in our curriculum or in our learning, as I said just now, to prepare them and for their digital literacy. When they go out and face the industry, face the real world, they will know AI. Oh, this is how to use it. Oh, I already experienced this. My teacher already taught me this. Right? So yeah, we can formally integrate AI in our educational system for their future careers. But students should be taught to use AI, but they need to be taught to use it with responsibility. Okay, I've already taught few of my students about AI safety, internet safety, and some of them are already aware about that. And yeah, they need to be teach, but they need to be teach how to learn it with full responsibilities.
So thank you for your time and thoughtful responses. It was so pleasure to meet you today. Thank you.
Okay, thank